Posto, auguri, vai, Questo, eccolo qua. Che è sta roba? Che hanno bannato? Card A and card B cannot be used in the same deck.
Finally, we have the Banlist. Don't misunderstand this so far. You will see in this month, in the next month, my studio. I'm working on it. As you can see, you saw my first reaction to this Banlist. Finally, after the delay, we got what we need. We have some news. We have some new way Bandai used for the Banlist. We have the argument about every card Bandai touched in this Banlist. So we will focus on it because I have my argument on what is happened. And at the start I want to say I like this banned. Let me know in the comment if you like it or not. For me, really okay. I was a little bit scared because I don't know, after the announcement of the delay I was thinking okay, probably something is happened, probably the Banlist will be bad after this delay, because if a company work on the Banlist because I have to go out on 16 at your important tournament in Japan, when the day arrives announce a delay of 4 days, what you can fix in 4 days, probably you don't understand the real problem. I think now the Banlist is good. I think as we all see, they had to decide to do the delay for the Nami. Why for the Nami leader? Because they get out another card, Otama. Otama, if you have 3 or less life, you can draw 2, discard 1. It's a Kabashi, and all we know Kabashi is banned, but totally better, it's a 2k counter, you don't need motion board. You can just play the Otama, draw, and do a better work than Kaya. So probably they understood Otama was a big deal because we saw a lot of video on YouTube about Nami no P13, because we had the announcement of Imu, we have the announcement of Roger, so people start to trying this OP13 because in Japan will be out in a few days. And with the Marco Blocker 2, for the guys who don't know, Marco Blocker, draw 2 cards. Don't do any minus, just a +1 from your end. So that's crazy. The conclusion of Nami is too strong for be alive, so the new promo Nami will do the same work as the old Nami, but in your deck you can play only East blue card. So the deck is not powerful as before, but you can still play if you enjoy Nami. Please don't enjoy Nami. So for the rest, to talk about the Snakeman, obviously the situation about Snakeman, they did the band leader, but they nerfed it a lot. They literally destroyed the deck in my opinion. They put this new way of banned, and I like it a lot, this fact, where you have Snakeman leader, and in Snakeman you cannot play Katakuri 8 cost and Big Mom 9 cost. The 3 cards are not banned. Snakeman leader is available, Katakuri is available, Big Mom 9 cost is available, but all these 3 cards cannot be played in the same deck. I like it because in this way you can do a lot of new stuff for the next ban list. You don't have to ban cards for fix your game, so I like it. For the guys who like Snakeman can continue to play it without just trash the leader because it's banned. You can play in other way, just in a fair way, because obviously Big Mom is the unfair card with Katakuri plus the Giant, but they didn't touch Giant, like I said in the previous video, because they announced the reprint, so it's probably difficult to have a need to Giant, at least the ban. But a need can be with put Giant at 1 copy, but they decided to didn't touch it. So big clap for Bandai. We had this new way with Snakeman, the ban of Nami, the announced of Ban Nami promo, and now we don't have any more banned card, but we have an unban card, 2 unban cards. The first one is Kabashi. As you saw, Nami banned, Kabashi banned, don't make any sense, so Kabashi will be back. And the most important thing, they announced the unban of my glorious leader Sakazuki. Kazi live to build something with the deck. I like a lot the fact they unbanned it. They put the argument on the why they unbanned Sakazuki. They said probably in this format, in this moment of the game, far away from when Sakazuki comes out in OP5, the deck is a real problem, so can be unbanned. I like this fact because I had a totally war with a lot of people who just arrive in my live a lot of time and say Sakazuki cannot be unbanned because we have the Sakazuki promo. But that don't make any sense. If we have the Sakazuki promo, we don't have the Sakazuki in the ban list. It's a different card. Because if it's just a reward, this Sakazuki doesn't exist anymore. If this Sakazuki is in ban list, that means we have two different Sakazuki. One of the promo after the ban list of this one, and one of the old Sakazuki. So that means finally they confirm are different cards, so in the next ban list in the future, low red purple can be back. Obviously, low red purple is a big deal than Sakazuki. If you unban low red purple, probably will be tier 1 at least. A lot of people have hype on Sakazuki. I will say my honest opinion. It's okay to enjoy it at local. Probably we will do some video together too, as always with pop mode, with all the argument, build a list, do something, okay? But it's on local level. The deck without Moria, the power play is always Rebecca Nalucci, and you are doing the same combo of OP5 in OP12, no? The cards are too strong. Your power level don't touch the meta. Probably Sakazuki will be just fun. But it's fine. It's okay. We enjoy the fact we will have Sakazuki back, so it's good. We have Sakazuki back, we can enjoy it. The argument behind the Nami ban is Nami obviously is too strong. As I said, Marco and Otama are too much, but that's the combination of all the cards together. So they say Nami is too strong in OP13, we have to ban it. GG. For the rest, my honest opinion, the big winners of this ban list are Luffy Green Purple for sure, because they didn't get any card touched, but the only card really important in this moment for Luffy GP, Giant, because I have too many brick, so you need a card like Giant, and obviously Sanjay Pudding, but was more probably Giant, a card who can be banned this announcement. For the rest, Luffy Green Purple for sure. For me, Kuzan, if you follow my live, I start to play it, will be out the guide today, because my team who works at guide on MetaFi, on my MetaFi, a team of pro player, are like top 5 in ranked in this moment with that deck, and the deck have only a really bad matchup into Luffy Snakeman, but Luffy Snakeman now is unplayable, so it's one of the big winners of this ban list. The deck is so difficult to play, but it's so fun and it's so strong, so I recommend it. The guide is out now probably, so you can find it in the description or go on my MetaFi. I will play the deck probably because I enjoyed it during my last live. The game I lost was for my fault, and I like the fact One Piece is coming back in this way, where if you misplay, you pay, not like with the Snakeman in this moment, just for an example, where you misplay, but probably you will be covered from your strong card. So I like the fact if you misplay, you just pay the amount on misplay, or if you play good, you win. The ban list is active from 30 August, and it's day 1 of Bologna. Probably Bandai will say, okay, you have to play Bologna with the ban list, and I enjoy it a lot. I don't have the ticket, I will try to take it in the morning when I arrive at the event. If I don't get it, expect a lot of video of deck lists if we will be post-banned, and obviously you can follow the live streaming of that tournament on my Twitch channel in the weekend. Let me know if I missed something, let me know if you want to know something about other decks. I enjoy a lot this ban list. Thank you Bandai, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.